If you're shy or introverted, approaching women feels terrifying. But you don't have to be an extrovert to confidently meet women in real life. And you don't have to be some fake alpha male either. Truth is, your shyness is your superpower. Today, I'm gonna give you 5 simple shifts to meet women anywhere as the real you and to get dates. And at the end, I'm gonna share my favorite in real life icebreaker that is virtually rejection-proof. I am dating coach and best-selling author Connell Barrett. I'm a nerdy, shy guy myself, and I help introverted men confidently approach and attract wonderful women by being radically authentic. No creepy pickup tricks needed, because women like you for you. So let's dive into shift number 1. Shift number 1, shyness is your superpower. You may think that being shy or introverted is a weakness when it comes to approaching, but it's actually a strength. The truth is, women love when a nice, shy guy approaches them as long as he's being genuine. And by the way, women get it. They know how scary it is to approach them. So when you summon the courage to take that chance, she is so impressed that you're shooting your shot. And by being a good-hearted, sweet guy who's brave enough to say hello, you are giving her something priceless. A rom-com movie moment with a good guy.
Do you like to do it yourself?
Sometimes. I mean, if the mood strikes.
How is the mood striking you now?
You see, women rarely get approached by classy introverts like you or me. They get hit on by catcallers, or they get picked up on by weird pickup guys, but a shy guy who has the courage to be real, that is so rare and so attractive to women. So yes, your shyness is your superpower, and take it from me, a card-carrying introvert. How introverted am I? I am so introverted, I once RSVP'd maybe to a party I was already at. I am so introverted, I shush librarians. By the way, women love it when I approach them, and I want women to love it when you approach them as well. Now, introverts do need a little bit of help getting some approach momentum, because for us, breaking that ice, that can be a really uncomfortable moment, even nerve-wracking. So here is your introvert power move. Before you approach women, warm up your social muscles with lower stakes interactions. So let's say you want to finally meet that woman you see at the gym. First, break the ice socially with, say, the personal trainer who works there, or the person behind the juice bar. Or let's say you're in a bar. When you're at a bar, start your night by making some small talk with the bartender, or chatting just in a friendly way with that couple standing next to you. And then start approaching the women you're attracted to. Some low pressure small talk is gonna get you out of your head and into the present moment, and it's gonna make it so much easier for your introvert brain to break the ice with that super cute girl who turns your head. Now, in the first chapter of my book, Dating Sucks But You Don't, I talk about an approach I did on a rooftop bar. I connected with Kelly, a stunning, stylish actress. And I wasn't that nervous when I approached her. Why? Because I had already done several warm-up approaches, just being social, and that gave my shy guy brain a needed warm-up. So before you break the ice with a woman, you have to break the ice within yourself. So warm up doing short, friendly conversations with others, and then approach women you find attractive. And don't forget, shyness is your superpower. And buying into that will make the next shift work even better. Shift number 2, don't fear your nerves, feature them. There's incredible power in walking up to a woman and saying, I'm kind of shy, but I had to meet you. So nearly 20 years ago, when I first started approaching women, I was at this fancy lounge in New York City, where I live. And I walked up to a lovely woman. She was wearing a silver dress, and I remember she looked like Jennifer Beals from the movie Flashdance, which happens to be my movie star crush. Okay, she wasn't wearing leg warmers. I wish. So rather than pretending that I was not afraid to talk to this woman, I decided to do the opposite, kind of like George Costanza in that famous Seinfeld episode where he does the opposite.
My name is George. I'm unemployed and I live with my parents.
I'm Victoria. Hi.
I was nervous, so I walked up to her and I told her the authentic truth. I said, "Hi, I'm actually pretty shy, but I saw you and I had to meet you. I'm Connell." She smiled and she said, "You don't seem shy at all. Hi, I'm Amy." She was into me. And she actually thought I was a confident guy delivering a smooth line, rather than a nervous, nerdy introvert who was trying not to throw up in his mouth. So this was a big aha moment for me, and I want you to have the same aha moment, which is that by owning your fear and using it, you're gonna come off as confident, congruent, and a lot of women are gonna like it. So don't fear your nerves, feature them, lead with them. If you're nervous, tell her you're nervous. Now, why does this work? Because it's honest, because it's vulnerable, and because it's the truth. And the truth will set you free. Now, I do in-person coaching in bars and lounges with my clients. I'm their wingman for the weekend, where I tell them what to say, shoulder to shoulder with them, telling them who to approach. One night I was out with my client Trevor at a fun, lively bar here in Manhattan. Now, Trevor was afraid of not knowing what to say when he approached. That was his biggest fear. So I had him feature that very fear and lean into it and see what happened. So he approached two women and he said exactly what I told him to. He walked up and said, "Hi, I'm Trevor, and I don't know what to say." That was his opener, and it worked. In fact, it worked so well that 15 minutes after he had approached them, he was making out with one of these women, and they were on a date 2 nights later. Now, not every approach is gonna go that well, of course, but when it does, oh man, those are the moments that'll change your life. So don't fear your nerves, feature them. Here is your introvert power move. Turn your shyness into an approaching opener. Walk up and say, "Hi, I'm shy, but I wanted to meet you." And let those chips fall. This is atomic powered vulnerability, and you're gonna make women's hearts melt. It's real, it's rare, it's brave, and women love it. So don't fear your nerves, feature them. Approach and lead with your shyness. Now, this vulnerable method does work well, but if you want to make your opening line pretty much rejection-proof, here comes shift number 3. Use my ABC approaching framework. Don't use pickup lines or openers that you rehearsed in the mirror 3 hours ago. Planned pickup lines are robotic at best and try hard and creepy at worst. Instead, use my ABC approaching method. This is a repeatable framework, a system that works in pretty much any situation, from the gym to coffee shops to the bars. It's pretty simple. Instead of planning what you're going to say to break the ice, be spontaneous and let an authentic opener arise naturally. Here's how to use the ABC approaching framework. A equals authentic compliment. Give her a G-rated compliment based on what you like about her. Maybe it's her tattoo, or her dance moves, or something that she's wearing. Maybe her leather jacket impresses you. You might say, "Hey, that jacket looks really sharp. You have great style." Women love it when a guy notices her style and not just her body. B equals basic question. Your second option is B. Ask her an appropriate question given the environment. So let's say she's in line next to you at a coffee shop. You could turn and ask her, "Hey, I'm taking a poll. Are you getting iced coffee today or hot coffee?" What is she gonna say? "How dare you ask me for my coffee preference?" No, 9 out of 10 women are gonna be very polite and very friendly. Your third option is C. C equals contextual observation. You make a playful observation based on the context and what you notice. I once saw a woman standing outside of a yoga studio with her yoga mat in one hand and a lit cigarette in the other. That's a contradiction, right? I noticed that and I made a playful observation. I said, nothing like a smoke after doing some downward facing dog, right? She laughed and she blushed a little bit and she said, you caught me, and we started talking. Here's your introvert power move. You don't go through life planning what you say to people, right? You're spontaneous with your friends and your social circle, people you work with. Well, be spontaneous with women. And my ABC approaching framework gives you 3 authentic ways to break the ice spontaneously. No cheesy memorized pickup lines needed. And once you're in a conversation with a woman, you get to then give her something that she craves. Here comes shift number 4. Shift number 4 is give her a present. Your presence. Okay, so you're talking to her, right? But now what? Well, give her a present, which is you being present in the moment. Being present and in the moment with a woman is a great gift because as an introvert, yes, you're not the loudest guy in the room. That's true, but you're amazing at listening and connecting with people one-on-one. You and I are great at that. And that's what approaching is all about. It's about one-on-one connection, not about big, brash behavior. And by listening and being truly present with her, she's gonna feel great. She's gonna feel that you're fully with her, and women love it. And by the way, your present, most in-the-moment self, this is you at your most confident and most charismatic to women. Introvert power move. Use my echo technique when talking to a woman you just met. When she's speaking, listen as best you can and repeat a key phrase back to her, ideally the last few words that she spoke, and then add something after you echo her. For example, if she says, I just had brunch with my mom and sister, you could say, brunch with your mom and sister. Okay, be honest. How many mimosas did the 3 of you have? The echo technique compels you to get present and in the moment. And when you're present, she'll feel it and you will feel more confident, which will help you get her phone number the right way, which leads to shift number 5. Ask for her number the right way. So you've chatted for a couple of minutes now. How do you ask her out? Well, the right way to ask her out is to tell her something that you like about her. Her vibe, her intelligence, her quirky sense of humor. This makes the conversation about a true connection. Here is your introvert power move. Before you ask for her number, give her a character compliment. Tell her a trait that she has that you find charming, and use what I call the character compliment as the bridge to getting her phone number. So maybe you like her dorky sense of humor. You would say, wow, you're actually really funny. We both like dad jokes. I would like to get a drink with you to get to know you better. What's your number? And then take out your phone, fully expecting her to give you the digits. The character compliment is really powerful because it tells her that you have high standards and that you're liking her for her, not just her pretty face. And that is so attractive. And it also tells her that you have high standards. Thirsty or desperate guys need a woman to like him, but not you. The character compliment tells her that you're not needy, you're just a confident social guy who likes her for her. And every woman wants that. Now, as promised, let me share my approach opener that is virtually rejection-proof. I remember the afternoon in Miami when I discovered it. I walked up to a sunbathing woman on the beach and I used this opener, and she looked at me like I was Ryan Gosling. She was so happy and enthused. Here it is. You walk up and you say, hi, I'm in a great mood today, and I had to share it with somebody interesting. I'm name. What's yours? It's that simple. When I said this to that girl on the beach in Miami, she smiled ear to ear. She said, wow, you just made my day, and we kept chatting. Now, as a pale redhead sitting in the Miami sun, I soon burst into flames. I was on fire, but it was fun while it lasted. Now, bonus tip, make sure you actually mean it. Actually be in a great mood. But this opener works so well because it's genuine and it's generous. You're not trying to get something from her. You are purely giving. This is the essence of what I call being radically authentic, being a man who gives to women in a real, generous, gentlemanly way. And when you give to women, women want to give back. Okay, let's recap all 5 of these shifts. Shift number 1, shyness is your superpower. Number 2, don't fear your nerves, feature them. Number 3, use my ABC approaching framework. Number 4, give her a present, your presence. And shift number 5, ask for her number the right way. Remember, being shy or introverted is not a weakness, it's a strength. So use it to connect with women out in the real world. Because if you're the 800th guy who swiped right on her Tinder profile, she won't even know that you exist. But if you're that rare guy who walks up to women with courage, with good intentions, and with authenticity, you're going to be giving women what they want, a true connection with a good-hearted guy like you. By the way, if you would like some personalized help approaching women and doing it with confidence and always knowing exactly what to say to get phone numbers and dates, here's how I can help you. Go to datingtransformation.com, book a free call with me, and you and I can hop on the phone for about a half hour. We can do a consultation, and I'll share with you how my coaching works and how I can help you in a personalized, one-on-one way approach women confidently, get some phone numbers, and get some dates. So go to datingtransformation.com and book the free call button, or just go down to the show notes and click the book a free call option, and hopefully you and I will talk soon. I'll see you next time.